Hi guys, we are going to be taking a look at our Lesson 24 Vocabulary in Context cards, and this is for our story this week called Dog of the Sea Waves. As we look at these words and thinking about that title that I just told you, I want you to see if you can kind of make a prediction about what this story might be about this week. Okay, number one is the word voyage. The explorer's voyage or ocean trip to Hawaii took more than a year. So we can tell from this sentence, we are given the definition right there in the sentence when it says, comma, or ocean trip. So that tells us that a voyage is a trip across the ocean. So let's click on our word, and it says it's a noun, and it's a long journey made on a ship, aircraft, or spacecraft. Ooh, so a voyage doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be on the ocean. You could also be going on a voyage through the air or through space. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, number two, lava. Hawaii's islands formed from lava or hot melted rock from volcanoes. Okay, so we are given two really big clues on this card. We have our picture here of the lava that's coming out of that volcano, and then we also have our comma, and it says, or hot melted rock from volcanoes. So that right there gives us the meaning of the word lava. Let's just click on it to make sure. And it says it's a noun, and it's melted rock that flows from a volcano. Exactly what the card showed us. Okay, number three, rippled. This lava in Hawaii rippled into tiny black waves as it cooled. And for this word, this is one that I would normally have you take your hand and make kind of a little wavy motion through the air if we were in the classroom. So everyone go ahead and try that from home. Just take your hand and make a little wave so you're causing a ripple. And then let's check the definition. And it says it's a verb, it's an action word, and it's to form or cause to form small waves. And I'm sitting here doing that right now with my hand, making some ripples through the air. Number four, arrival. When visitors first come to Hawaii, their arrival is welcomed. And we can see from the picture, it's a tradition in Hawaii when you arrive there, they give you what's called a lei. It's and it says a woman in traditional Hawaiian clothing presenting a flower lei. So this is something that they give visitors to their island. So let's just check our glossary. And it says arrival is a noun, and it's the act of reaching a place. Number five, guided. This man guided or led tourists through a park in Hawaii. And we can see that in the picture. It says a tour guide talking to a group of people. And this card actually gives us the definition right there in the sentence. It says, comma, or led. So we know if you are guiding somebody, you're kind of leading them. Let's just check it. It's a verb, action word, and it means to show the way to or direct. Number six, twisted. These girls twisted wire around flowers to attach them to crowns. So when you twist something, you're attaching it to something else. And it says it's a verb, action word, and it means to wind together to form a single strand, like what the girls are doing right here with the flowers. Number seven, aboard. Each racing canoe has 6 people aboard. They are seated in the boat. And it says a team racing a long canoe. So we can see they are all on the boat or in the boat. And so aboard means, let's see, it's an adverb and a preposition. So remember guys, an adverb tells us when, where, or how something happens, right? So it would make sense that aboard would be an adverb because it's telling us where. So the where would be on, onto, or inside a vehicle such as a ship, train, or bus. And then it's a preposition which we haven't really talked a whole lot about prepositions yet, but those are our words that tell us also where something is in relation to something else. So words like on, under, over, outside, inside, those are all our prepositions, and we'll be doing some more work with prepositions. But that is the word aboard. Okay, number 8. Anchor. A heavy anchor holds this boat in place when the boat is stopped. And we can see from the picture that the anchor is in the sand. It says a sailboat tied to the beach with an anchor sunk in the sand. So the anchor is a noun, it's a thing, and it's a heavy metal object attached to a ship that is dropped overboard to keep the ship in place. Number 9. Spotted. The tourists spotted, or caught sight of, whales in the ocean near Hawaii. And this card gives us the definition right there in the sentence. It says spotted, comma, or caught sight of. So in this case, we're talking about the verb spotted. And we can see from the picture, it says people on a tour boat watching a whale jump. And as someone who used to go whale watching as a kid, because I was in California, it is amazing to go whale watching and spot some whales next to your ship. It's really cool. So spotted is a verb, action word, and it's to see, find, or locate. Okay, and then number 10, bay. People can swim, snorkel, or sail in the gentle waters of this bay or inlet. Okay, so this is telling us the definition right there. An inlet, like we see in the picture, is the same thing as a bay, and it says a bay and the ocean beyond. And the definition says it's a noun, it's a thing, a part of the sea that cuts into the land. So we can see right here in the picture that's the bay. Okay, I hope you've been thinking about what our story is going to be about this week. We got some pretty good clues from these context cards, and I will see you soon.